What is going on, everybody? This is NYG Jeffy T85, and I'm just here with a quick Giants roster update, as well as some of the injury updates for some of the players that were banged up coming out of that game against the Chicago Bears, and what their practice status might be going into the game this Sunday against the Green Bay Packers. But first, I'm going to get into the news of the day with the New York Giants, as they have signed linebacker AJ Klein to their practice squad. So AJ Klein now is part of the practice squad going forward. Now, AJ Klein was a former 5th-round draft pick out of 2013 by the Carolina Panthers, and he played in 4 seasons with the Panthers. He also played in 3 seasons with the NewOrleansSaints, and then obviously the last 2 with the Buffalo Bills. Klein right now has played in 134 regular season games, where he started in at least 81 games total and 12 postseason games in his career, with 3 starts obviously in the postseason. His career regular season stats include 426 tackles, 291 of them are solo, 43 tackles for a loss. He has 15.5 or 15.5 sacks in his career, 4 interceptions, and he has 20 passes defended with 8 forced fumbles and 5 fumble recoveries. While in the playoffs in his career, he has 24 tackles, 12 of them are solo, including 3 stops for loss. Back in 2021, in March 18th, he was released from the Buffalo Bills after playing in 15 regular season games and 4 starts with 33 tackles, 27 of them being solo, 4 for loss, and 1 interception on 5 passes defended when he was in Buffalo at that time, and he had 4 tackles in Buffalo in the 2 postseason games. So AJ Klein is another veteran linebacker that the New York Giants are bringing in here to help out with their younger players right now they have that are playing out there, including Michael McFadden, Tay Crowder, Austin Calitro being a veteran journeyman right now. And obviously, they just brought in Jalen Smith too. So the Giants are going to continue to try to bring in veteran guys right now to help out that linebacker core, and that's exactly what a veteran like AJ Klein can do. Yes, he is up there in age right now. I mean, he is in his 30s right now. He is a little bit of a smaller linebacker, only listed at 6'1", 240 pounds. But he is a guy that knows this defense. He knows the Buffalo organization, and he should be a guy, if need be, the Giants can elevate to the regular roster, if need be, if they're having any issues or struggles with their linebacker core. There hasn't been any corresponding moves, but expect some movement to be happening within the next few days, probably due to all the injuries right now that the New York Giants are dealing with. So expect some player movement in the near future. Now I'm just going to talk about the injury issues, and I apologize. I'm dealing with a little bit of a cold right now, so I apologize if I'm a little bit stuffy. Brian Daboll was at his press conference today to update the New York Giants media about the injury status of some of the players coming out of this injury. And there's a long list of these guys. Brian Daboll did say in his press conference, this is according to Dan Dugan of The Athletic, and this is what he pretty much was said from Brian Daboll. Daniel Jones right now is feeling a little bit better today, but they're going to progress and see how Daniel Jones is going to look throughout the week. Right now, there's some reports coming out that Daniel Jones right now, it's doubtful or questionable if he's even going to play this Sunday against the Packers. Have to see how that ankle is going to be doing and how it's going to progress during the week. And Tyrod Taylor right now is in concussion protocol, so don't expect Tyrod Taylor to be out there right now. He's in concussion protocol. Would not be shocked if the Giants are taking it easy with him. And Daboll also said that they're going to probably bring in a couple of quarterbacks right now for a workout because of the statuses right now with Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor. But it's not dependent. It's not sure if they're going to sign any of these guys. Probably going to have to depend a lot if Tyrod Taylor can get out of concussion protocol, as well as if Daniel Jones' ankle is good enough where he's going to be able to play this Sunday. Now, a couple of the other injury updates for the New York Giants going into this week. Kenny Golladay. Right now, it doesn't look very promising in terms of Kenny Galladay's status going into this Sunday. That's exactly what Brian Daboll says. So right now, unless Kenny Golladay gets better within the next few days, don't expect him to see him this Sunday against the Packers. Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson, both of them right now dealing with injuries. Wan'Dale's pretty much been out for the past 3 weeks. Toney's missed the past couple of weeks. Both of them are continuing to make progress right now, but Coach Brian Daboll right now just wants to see how both these guys are going to be able to progress throughout the week before he makes his final decision about their playing status against the Packers this Sunday. Now, some good news for the New York Giants. I know I made some a little bit of worry over there about some of the players like Evan Neal and Mark Lewinsky out there. But right now, both Brian Daboll says that both Evan Neal and Mark Lewinsky should be okay, and it looks like that they're going to be okay to practice. They could be limited a little bit this week because of their injuries, but it doesn't seem like that neither guy is going to be able to miss some time. Henry Mondel is probably not going to play this week. That's what he said. He's dealing with the ankle injury. I'll go over the injury list one more time real quickly before we before I end the video. Henry Mondel right now got carted off in the game, and Brian Daboll does not expect him to play. In terms of Azeez Ojulari, he says he's going to see where Ojulari is right now on Wednesday before he makes a determination about Ojulari's status, because he did end up with that calf issue. It looks like he re-aggravated that calf injury that he suffered during training camp. So he's questionable right now. Have to see how he's going to progress. And Kayvon Thibodeaux, it sounds like that he's going to be all right, even though he's been dealing with a back injury. So it sounds like Kayvon Thibodeaux is going to be okay progressing next into this week. And some of the other injuries right now, Aaron Robinson, probably not going to play this week. He had the wrap around his knee. Doesn't look likely. So right now, do not look to see Aaron Robinson playing at all this week. So Robinson looks like he's staring at a multiple-week injury. And in terms of Julian Love, he's dealing with a concussion right now. He also is in protocol, along with Tyrod Taylor. So those two guys right now are not. Right now, one more time, I'm just going to go down the injury list. Kenny Golladay dealing with a knee. Doesn't look likely he's going to play. Kadarius Toney, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Azeez Ojulari. They're pretty much, play it by ear, depending on what's going to happen with them. Ojulari dealing with the calf re-aggravation, Toney with the hamstring, and Wan'Dale also with a knee. Evan Neal, Mark Lewinsky, and Kayvon Thibodeaux, seems like that they're going to be all right to play. Thibodeaux dealing with the back injury now, Evan Neal dealing with the neck injury, and Lewinsky dealing with an ankle. So it's good at least that the offensive line is going to still be whole, and that Thibodeaux is going to be all right. Henry Mondel doesn't look like he's going to be playing this week, so don't count him in there. He's dealing with the ankle injury. And Aaron Robinson dealing with the knee. Doesn't look likely for him either. Julian Love, we'll have to see how he looks out of concussion protocol. So that's just your injury updates right now, as well as your Giant roster update. One more time, the Giants have signed veteran linebacker AJ Klein, who's played in the league since 2013 when he was a 5th-round draft pick by the Carolina Panthers. And he played a couple of the last 2 seasons with the Buffalo Bills. So obviously, Joe Shane knows him very well, as well as Brian Daboll. They know him from their days in the organization. So another veteran linebacker added to this team. So you can never be upset with that. But if you guys like this video, please hit the like button below. Sub up if you haven't already to NYGJeffyT85 for more breaking news updates and chatter, injury, and roster updates surrounding the New York Football Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next video or short that's going to be dropping on the channel surrounding the Giants. And let me know in the comment section what you think about the addition of AJ Klein to the practice squad, if he might be a guy that could be elevated to the regular roster in the coming weeks, as well as the injury updates for the players right now. That right now their statuses are either murky going into the game against the Packers, or still, even though they look like they're going to play, you still have to be a little worried about them. So I thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Take it easy, and let's go, New York Football Giants. Together blue, everyone.